Oh my goodness sakes. Hold on a second. Okay, is our bitrate looking normal now? I think, like, honestly, I'm still setting things up, but, I think the, I think the weather got, like, so bad that we literally had a literal local tech crash out. I think as I was sleeping, all of my tech just completely shut down. I mean, thankfully it was during my sleeping hours, but man, that was so weird. Anyways, let me go ahead and get. We're gonna start off with like Palia to be a little bit more cozy and give me a game that I can unwind with. To be honest, I'm just. All right, the fishing mini game is open. Okay, let me also go ahead and get the game open. I just got like a couple of new games for free. We're gonna have to take an intermission in between when I feel like I'm done playing some Palia, and then I'm gonna probably switch over to P5X. But for now, let me make sure the game is open, and that way everybody can cozy up and saddle up with. How are my stream settings? Sometimes I forget that I need to like reset my stream so I can get my bit rates in order again. So I've been making some money off stream. I've been doing plenty of gardening. I haven't done a lot of harvesting recently because I haven't. I do want to unlock my pet though. I'm not really so sure if we require the main story to do that. Like, give me a moment, y'all. I'm still setting up real quick. I am just so. I guess we could call it like a farming kind of day. I do have to get back into making my next videos, though. I keep on underestimating how much effort and work I want to put into my video projects. I'm mostly pretty happy with the way my latest video came out. Definitely one of my better works to date. Of course, like, I miss making song covers, I miss making music videos, but at the moment right now, I'm just absolutely... There's just a bunch going on behind the scenes I cannot completely, like, talk about or say on stream. All I could say is, like, how much it has been, like, stressing me out, in any case. The whole big connecting thing is on the screen because StreamerBot is still being loaded by me. Apologize about that. But yeah. Hopefully we can be able to properly switch games during the intermission. And I hope we don't have a major technical crash out. Because that's what ended up happening. And whatever Mother Nature does, it's outside of our control, y'all. It's just... It's outside of our control. Like, I wish that wasn't the case, but it is what it is. Alright, give me a second. Everybody, I need to make sure things look just correct on my end of the technical front. That should be okay. I think that's okay. Alright. I didn't really... Then again, I should not be underestimating that. Over 1,000 submissions for... Flippin'... Wait. How do people make highlights from... That's interesting. How do people make highlights from like TikTok streams? I do wonder about that. It's all such a technical phenomenon that I can't be able to wrap my head around completely. For sure. Well, the adorable Portuguese VTuber is, looks like she's about to be wrapping up. I really would love to be a bit more awake and up and about during times when other streamers are up and about and at 'em, but I cannot always be around, unfortunately. It's also because, like, I also want to... Okay, I was watching a video. Actually, now that I think about it, I wonder how many people I ended up losing for not playing a specific game anymore. Either because I just don't play it often, or they just straight up shut down. Yeah, there was like... I've gained... So, I've been noticing, that... That's probably as much as I was at! My laptop microphone! Dang it. I didn't actually remove anything from my stream, did I? No, I was on a search browser. My microphone slipped. I was trying to save it, though. Goodness sakes, my desk. Would I need, like, an L-shaped desk or something like that? I feel like I have some extra... literal extra room next to me. Like, to the left and right of me. And I feel like I could use, like, some wiggle room with. In any case. Can't believe it's August already. Holy crap. Yeah, that's crazy. Summer's almost over. Summer 2025, that is. So much time has passed and so much has happened. And yeah, I'm just at a loss of words recently from everything that's going on. So much has happened. A lot has happened. Looks like I had a bunch of people playing Tales of the Shire recently. I haven't really associated myself with Lord of the Rings so much recently because of... I watched the movies several different times. I did book reports. Lord of the Rings was a major project during high school English in my junior year. So yeah, I haven't really decided to consume any Lord of the Rings content as of late. I do notice that, what is it, the audience for the other game that I wanted to play last stream has been fluctuating. Wait. Wait, hold on. Is this another mushroom VTuber I do not know from Japan? Hold on. I'm like making my social media posts. I'm like, hold on. Or is this just a fan account? Oh no, they're an illustrator. Okay, they're an illustrator. I thought it was another VTuber, but sometimes I literally can't tell. It looks like they kind of do raunchy stuff. Oh wait, that's a lot of raunchy art. It's a raunchy art archetype. Oh my, that is... Wow. Are they followed by somebody I know? Oh wait, they are followed by somebody I know. Well, not really no, but like an illustrator I follow. Because a lot of illustrators love following each other. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the raunchy artists, like the, not like the raunchy isn't their personality. A lot of the artists who do raunchy artwork from Japan, they impress me. It takes like a sheer amount of talent to be able to, whatchamacallit, do that amount of detailed anatomy. Yeah, I'm saying that. I'm being real about that. It's because that's one of the things I suck at, anatomy. When it comes to like bipedal humanoid anatomy, to be honest. But it's funny enough, like I'm also literally a VTuber who is mostly anatomically proportionate as an anime character, which of course makes sense because a lot of anime characters have very specific proportions, and I believe my body proportions are befitting enough, if I'm being honest. How many other mushrooms are around with me right now? We have Kinoko, Vio, Lay Shroom, Snooze, Atria, can't forget Kathy. Ugh. I'm gonna do a smaller VTuber fan art as soon as I'm done with my current Powerpuff Girls piece. I should be done with my Powerpuff Girls piece about like next week. I'm gonna try to work on some of it off stream, and then hopefully get it published before the next weekend. Because there's another mushroom VTuber who is going to debut. She has been popping off with her content, her shorts actually, and her model is also really adorable. It's like an absolute baby. Ugh. Alright, in any case, I'll be getting into Palia in a bit. I just need to write something on both of my Twitter and my Blue Sky. Now, I could also be using one of those, like, chat programs that when you write something on social media, it posts to all of your platforms. But because Blue Sky is a lot more new, it's not very integrated yet into those third-party services. Maybe someday they would be more integrated for those third-party services. But as of right now, like, literally, Blue Sky is super new. I haven't been getting a lot of, whatchamacallit, a lot of... I'm trying to remember what to say. I have not been getting a lot of, like, content from Blue Sky in terms of, like, memes and favorite stuff. But might also be because I haven't really followed a lot of those channels on Blue Sky, to be honest. Alright, let me go ahead and finish writing up on Twitter and Blue Sky. Hopefully we don't crash. My bit rates were completely terrible last time I streamed because of a ongoing... The weather has been really consistently bizarre lately. Ongoing storms and stuff. It's just made me literally really hesitant to record because I just worry if I clean out too much of the rain in the background, it would clean out too much of my voice whenever I have to submit my voice for projects. And that will always get on my nerves because I've been juggling so much with some voice acting, but a lot more on reworking and redoing myself as a VTuber and a creator in general. So it's nerve-wracking, it's exhausting, but It's the steps we need to take to get to the big end goal at the end of the day. But I don't mind talking about like what the game on the screen right now, since I have to. Let me see. I think someone said that you can get the free pet without doing the main story. I think I just haven't found the item trigger yet. And I still have yet to actually properly romance someone in this universe. Oh, I just realized my captions are missing. Jimaku-chan. Arigato. There it is. Okay, let's get in. Let me check my garden real quick. I don't know. You know what would be helpful? On this game for Palia, if you have like a login clock to tell you like what time is it in Palia? Not like real time, but like what time it is on Palia. So right now it is 3:24 Palia time, and that would matter for like your harvesting and crafting and whatnot. And thank you for liking the stream, Mason. So that way you can tell, like, oh, is it too late to log on? Is it too early to log on? Because we should know. Especially since, like, there's a lot of crafting and harvesting that you gotta do that's pretty time dependent in this game's universe. So right now, the only thing that haven't been growing are my blueberry bushes. So now I gotta wait on the next, what is it? The next cycle in order for those blueberry bushes to properly grow. And I can harvest from them. There should be more stuff I can sell, but not a lot. Not a lot of grinding I've been doing in this game. In terms of money, I got like 84,300. Oh yeah, thank you for the sushi. Although I believe that could be somebody's present. It's been a while since I've had sushi, but sushi is a giant luxury these days. If you find like a sushi joint that produces quality sushi at a bargain, you're in for a treat, to be honest. And I absolutely love sushi. But of course, like, one has to monitor their raw fish consumption. Granted, the raw fish made for sushi has been treated with salt and sugar to help clean it. But still better safe than sorry, you know, if you want to treat yourself the best. I mean, cooked sushi also exists, but still the fun in it is the appeal of eating palatable raw fish. I love cooked fish as well. I love cooked and raw fish. I just have yet to try a lot more lake fish outside of catfish. Because catfish is pretty often sold in the States in restaurants and frozen. And it's, as an invasive species, it's pretty fine for human consumption because, like, it's really tasty. Like, yeah, catfish really do love invading waters, but as long as they keep on going, we have plenty of, like, decent fish we can catch to restore the ecosystem with. Because as human beings, we're, like, supposedly, like, the more intelligent than land animals. But of course, more intelligent than a lot of animals in general. Although it's difficult to say about everybody's intelligence level nowadays with a lot of mental health stuff and disabled people. And humans can become feral too. It's scary, but like a human being, when they're mentally in like the lowest state of their mind, if they adapt to communicating and behaving like an animal, they can eventually become feral. And they will end up being very difficult to integrate into society. I've read a bunch of stories online. So much stories of... It amazes me to this very day. Hey Kiara, how are you doing? How's work been? Let me go ahead and give you a shout out. Oh boy, I just got over a headache recently as well. And the flippin' weather. I don't know if it's like entirely Asia, but like the freaking weather has been so messy recently. Like the bright side is, yeah, not a lot of sun because like the sun is screwing my skin. My skin is complete garbage. Like if anybody was to see my 1.5 2.0 design, nobody should be surprised that I look kind of ugly because like it's part of the shtick. I purposely put blemishes on my next upcoming designs because I literally have to live with them. Anyways, here's Kiara, guys.
Hi, how are you?
Swan Vtuber from Malay. Pretty fun to hang out with.
It's not meant for the... It's not meant for everything else.
Oh. What? Oh, that's got to be a random clip. Huh. I got a lot of random clips as well for somebody's for some of my content. Sometimes I wrap my head around like, what were people wanting to clip? Like, was there a specific point? Although there are some streamers who have a specific rule about the kind of clips they prefer to have. Not a lot of them like, 60-second story time clips. Not a lot of them like elongated, wait for the punchline clips. I don't mind a lot of the clips on my channel. In like the first 2 to 3 years of streaming. Because, well, I don't mind whatever content at this point. But nowadays, it's just literally me and my mod making the clips, if nobody else hasn't been making clips in any case. And I've been clipping for a lot of people as well. Sometimes I try to do multiple clips if, like, the streamer won't make a highlight of a very good joke that they had. Or, like, a really good, story. Because there are times when streamers often really provide really nice insight to how to be a better person when they need to tell a story. And my blueberry bushes have grown. Nice. Let me first pick out the weed. Not the kind you would see in those specific stores, but the stuff that gets in your garden. Wait, let me eat 2 of my sushi. Hold on. Do they improve fishing? It does improve fishing. Interesting. Huh. Wait, let me make some food first. So I can get some points from gardening. Question is, what do I want to cook? What do I want to cook? I have a lot of different recipes. Ooh, look at all this butter that I got here. Ooh, do I want to make a crab pot pie? That sounds good. Or an elderwood pie? What is the elderwood? Wait, I could make an elderwood pie. That's a lot of points. But I could also make money off of it. Or a Mujin Bahar. Wait, what am I missing? Salt. How? Did I use up all my salt? Sure, I can request it. What I'm really surprised by is how cross-server this game is. in most live service games, you would have like different servers isolated from each other, but you can play with different people all around the world in Palia. It's pretty neat. Okay, I could do apple pie. I could do elderwood pie. What can I make on here? Oh wait, I could make a smoothie bowl. I haven't made it. That's so easy to do as well. I'm gonna also make a poke bowl if I want to. I do have one vinegar. Unless there's a recipe I want to flex my cooking chops with. It's probably the lucky braised fish. It is most likely the lucky braised fish, but I'm gonna need to get some oil for this. If I make a star quality one, that's worth a little juicy amount of money. I have yet to find a pumpkin in the Elderwoods. Wait, can I make some sundobu? Damn it, I don't have any eggs. Yeah. Okay, how about... No, not there. I think I'm gonna make some pies. Pardon the yawn. Maybe I'll make a smoothie bowl and then I'll make a pie. Because that's all I could think about at this moment. Wait, smoothie bowl is pretty fast to make. Oh, someone completed my item request. Arigato gozaimasu. I've also decided to pay for like a 25-day communicate in Japanese challenge. And just so happened I'd have enough money for it. Nice. Okay, that should be enough points for now. I'll eat my last smoothie bowl eventually. Because I've been mostly trying to use my, what was it? My Twitch paychecks recently for the productive stuff that we need. Art assets, but also try, like, yes, it's also the money I get from Twitch, and I could choose it to get, like, any new games that I would like. But at this time, like with anybody else, we're pretty tight on money. So, unfortunately... Hold on. Oh, my tomatoes have stopped growing. Okay. How many points do I have? This is like, how many points again? 325? Goodness gracious, I harvested a lot. Holy crap! Oh, do I have any regular pieces of cotton I can make into... Oh, this is perfect, because I have like one in my inventory. Yeah, this is just 100% perfect. Let me see. That is a lot of crops. Holy... Well, looks like I gotta till the soil again. My salt request has been fulfilled. Thank you very much. Okay, so how many new seeds do I need? God. I definitely know the apple tree and the... Whatever you put in the four corners of this garden here, they will last a while. Oh, thank you for the copper. Oh, what do you know? You get a seed back from where you plant seeds. Neat. I gotta remember to make a trip to my grandma's house since she's been discharged recently from the hospital. To Grandmush's house. She's been living for a while now, and I give major props to her for... honestly. I remember when, like, she was very impatient, like, when she's gonna get discharged. And if I was in her shoes, like, I would feel the same. 100%. What's really funny is that, like, I think a lot of people grew up with their... Well, technically I did as well. People's grandparents really love to feed their grandkids. My grandmother did as well. Although, a lot of kids in America often have... What is it? Nonas? Who love to cook for their kids. And there's also a lot of American grandparents who love to also make homemade desserts. I find it funny because, like, I end up learning how to make desserts now and getting my own grandparent singular to try them. And I've been mostly pretty satisfied with the way my, whatchamacallit, my desserts have been as of late. Okay, do I need to preserve, pickle anything? There's like, I have so much produce. I do not know. Because it's also good money to make like jams and pickles. So let me see. Usually if it caps at like 30 produce, I would just pickle the star quality one or preserve them. Like this, for example, we have like 30 onions that I think I'm just gonna straight up pickle. Because admittedly, I don't really cook with too much of my produce anyways. I think that'll be good. Let's go ahead and plant some seeds as well. And for anyone who's wondering why I'm hoarding a lot of cotton is because you don't need quality cotton to make quality material, because whether you use quality cotton or not, it literally all becomes the same material with no quality. So, oh, somebody fulfilled my request for cooking oil and egg. Oh, is it possible that we're going to be making some star quality fish? Probably. Anyways, let me see. So I need to get... Let me see what seeds I want to plant this time. I feel like we were running short on some produce. Our tomato supply looks pretty good. It looks pretty fresh, so I'll keep planting those. We need to get some wheat, though. We always need to get some wheat. Let me think what else we need. We could always use some more carrots and onion. Cabbage, I think we're good on for now. I can cook with a few of that. Oh, wait, no. Not the seeds. Okay, we got our next produce lined up. Very interesting that one of the fertilizers that we do need for gardening in this game has no crafting recipe. Goodness. Gosh darn it, I need to use the bathroom like real soon. There's something I forgot because I was literally in the middle of recording a video. Speaking of which, if anybody hasn't checked out my latest new video yet, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I could have done some more for the edits, but for getting the point across for an 8-minute video, I didn't mind. I think it was a relatively decently edited throwback video. I'm not speaking with a lot of pride and whatnot, I'm just overall satisfied with how it turned out in the end. Yeah, if anybody hears any freaking whatchamacallit, any little pitter patters coming from my microphone, it literally is the weather going on outside. Sometimes I have to like get up from my chair to check that the paint job for my room isn't ruined because it is a fresh coat of paint. And so it's a lot more like vulnerable. It's a lot more prone to, that's like the easiest word to say. It's a lot more prone to getting ruined by the rain, unfortunately. My watering can is getting empty. I'm gonna refill it. I should probably go into the Elderwoods and find the pet I should go and find the pet quest. So I can have that little dude send stuff that's overflowing into my inventory into the storage here. I think those pickles are gonna take a long time, but let me see how much money I can make with everything I have on me right now. Wait, I forgot to plant one cotton seed. Frick me. I am a responsible farmer. One time I actually saw the Vtuber Monarch play this game. I'm just surprised by like those streamers who do occasionally pop in and play a cozy game once in a while. Because cozy games have a tight-knit community. They're one of the communities that have like a tight-knit community, but they are positive, like the most positive gamers that you'll find on the internet. It's pretty, whatchamacallit? Ooh, 22,315. Okay, that's not a bad amount. But I feel like if we go out and harvest stuff, we'll probably get like more stuff that we can sell. I'm gonna take the remaining, whatchamacallit. Hold on, let me put 5 star quality cotton in the inventory, and then we'll place the remainder in the seed maker. So that way I can get 60 more cotton seeds. And then we're also going to get some onion seeds out of this. I feel like I could use the bathroom real soon, though. Cash shop. Nothing I need from the cash shop, right? Nah. We're good. I'm still in the process of working on my home. But whenever I'm on stream nowadays, I want to focus more on the questing stuff as best as I could if I'm not just casually doing the stuff in my home. Did I finish shouting everybody? Where did I last leave off on? I think it was Kinoko, right? I think it was Kinoko herself. Yeah. Did she finish streaming, actually? Or is she still... Oh, she's probably just chatting right now. Her character's adorable. She's actually a really adorable person. A really adorable streamer. A really adorable mushroom amongst all the mushrooms on the internet. Okay. Oof, I needed to roll back my shoulders a little bit. If there's anything, everybody, we should all make a good habit of is not really eating a lot before sleeping. We wake up we wake up with a really bad, a super bad heaviness. Because it's something our body tricks us with, which is so despicable. If you're not sleeping on the clock, apparently what your body decides to do is it triggers the hunger, right? It makes you go hungry. And oh my goodness sakes, our bit rates literally just dropped 40 minutes into stream. The weather must be so bad right now. That is. Wait, how did my bit rates look everywhere? Hold on a second. We're getting upwards to 6, and my CPU is only at like what? Hold on, how's my CPU right now? I'm pretty sure my CPU is at 100%, like over 90% to 100%. You know what's really funny? Is that my browsers are in efficiency mode. I have a lot of stuff in efficiency mode. Which is great, like a lot of, like all browsers should have efficiency mode at this point. Let me see. Ooh. I think it's literally the weather recently. I'm not gonna lie, like I think the weather's just been pretty garbage. So it's been making a lot of our streams really garbage. So a lot of our stuff has been cutting out. It's bad. So yeah, I do apologize about that, everybody, if the stream performance has dropped recently, because it's been discouraging me. Like, I wanted to do more stream content, but well, at least I got a new video up. At least I uploaded a new video for like last month's featured video. I feature honestly more my favorite shorts from streaming than I do full videos, because it's just tiring to do. Now I know people could ask like, oh, why don't you pay someone to like edit your stuff for you? Here's the thing. If I have all the money in the world, I would do that. I would 100% do that. Like if I have literally all the money in the world, I would have an entire creative team on a payroll. For sure. But because I don't have all the money in the world, I couldn't be able to do all that. I didn't have all the money in the world for this VTuber model. I was able to get some savings in and just found the artist. I found my VTuber mom whose style I absolutely enjoyed. %. Wait, did Alora literally just go live 30 minutes ago? I need to shout her out too. Has she been doing like a lot more evening streams? Oh, that's wild. Hey Elijah, thank you so much for following. Welcome on in. How are you doing? What's up? Welcome on in. We're just I'm just in the middle of posting on my social media while deciding what the heck I'm gonna be cooking. Because there's a lot of really tasty recipes here, and I can never make up my mind when cooking in this game. How many models does Alora have? She's using the cute one right now. She also has a few adorable PNGs. Oh boy. Okay, I think that's everything I needed to post. Okay. Now let's decide before I need to use the bathroom, what the heck am I going to be cooking that I need to get some... Ooh, I can make some Phoenix Fire Rieno. Do I want to make some Rieno? Huh. Wait, didn't I say I wanted to make a pie? Oh, wait, I think I want to make a lucky braised fish, like a quality one. Yeah. Let's make a quality one. You can't get quality sugar. Okay, I have quality ingredients. We can make money off of this. All right, let's do this. All right, I'm gonna be in the zone for this. So if I didn't respond to anyone's chat messages, I do apologize. Ooh, here we go. I was gonna switch to P5X, but because of the current weather right now, I feel like I might have to make this a short stream again. I don't know if anything will improve, but it doesn't seem like the internet situation. It literally seems like it's just Mother Nature not being fair for everyone. I feel like the ingredients should just, like, auto... For some reason, I've been making a lot of chopped spice sprouts, but it should have auto-triggered to go to the chopped ginger that I need to make. In any case. That is a lot of ingredients that they want us to use. Okay, how much more time on the clock do we have? Like 5 minutes and 30 seconds? Okay. We got this. Oh, it's why I need chopped spice sprouts, because I need, like, 4 of them. I think to anybody who liked live stream. I'm just out here trying my best. I'm gonna chop up one more. Okay. Then we should be able to make the, oh, hold up. Hopefully I did not screw myself over. I hope I did not screw myself over. That fish is taking its sweet time to cook. Is this chili oil? Are we literally making some chili oil out here? Oh, that's fire. Like, literally fire. Oh, I gotta flip. Frick. Oh, God. Three minutes left on the clock. Can I make it? Can you make it? Okay, so I need to just chop up one more green onion, I guess. Like a regular green onion would be good enough. In any case, I hope we do get star quality, so I can make some bank off of this. Oh, nice. I think we can make it. Oh, granted, my internet's not gonna make it, but I hope we can actually make it with this food. Well, we technically can't eat star quality. We can eat star quality food for more energy. But if I'm being honest, I would prefer to actually make money off of it. It's like, I guess fine dining, or like the most expensive restaurants. It's fancy food, but do you really need it? Oh, come on, there's like 1 minute 40 seconds left, and we can't get another flip. Dude, thank you, game. Nice! We can make bank. How much money does this make? Yeah, that makes a nice amount. 669 for 3 plates of that? Hold on. Got my soundbars open. Nice. And also, Pokemon, Elijah Jeremy, I'm fumbling my English. You could make the apple pie. Elderwood pie, I guess, would be pretty... You know what, let's make some elderwood pie. I haven't made this yet. I made the Flotato with ketchup. Beach pies can be pretty tasty, actually. I've had, like, a few Australian ones. Granted, they were frozen. Maybe when I was in London, I had a pork pie. They weren't, like, the most flavorful stuff, but they were pretty filling and tasty, in any case. And there goes my immersion, because my character could not decide to roll the dough until the last minute. What's this? Oh, I need to sear it. My bad. And I believe this is the pie filling. So we need to mix seared spice meat with... Okay. Alright, let's see how this pie turns out. Well, looks like we're making bank off of that pie, too. Do I make another one? Well, let's make another one. Why not? Like, doesn't matter if it's food I can eat or food I can make bank off of. I don't mind the cooking experience in this game. It reminds me of, like, little pieces of Kimana. And that was one of the fun games that I grew up with on my Nintendo DS. Wait, did I not? Oh, is it ground meat or is it like pieces of steak meat? I wonder. I get to try a wild animal, like a gamey animal, like venison. But look, if it tastes like meat, I think like the gamiest meat that I've tried is probably lamb, and lamb, sheep, goat, like animals from those family. I kind of have a gut feeling of what they taste like. So it would make sense that they have a specific taste that's not, for everybody. To be honest. Oh man, I'm running out. I am running out of ingredients. Okay, I should be careful now. Chef's pie, maybe? It does get 325 points, but I think there's another recipe that I need, like, what, 3 salt shakers for? I could make a chava masala that's... You know what? Wait, hold on. There was a recipe I saw that required 3 salt shakers. Was it a raised fish? No, it was not the raised fish. It was something else. I can't remember. I'm gonna make another... Smoothie bowls are super fast to make as well. And they give a lot of energy. I'm trying to remember. What requires 3 salt shakers? Oyster Sakuintu was the Muchin... Oh yeah, it was the Muchin Bahari, but what am I missing here? What literally am I missing? Oh, I am missing vinegar. I'm freaking missing vinegar and I used up all my oil. Okay. So don't make any recipes requiring salt. Got it. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna make more smoothie bowls, I guess. Well, technically speaking, the healthiest form of fruit is literally the raw form. Chopped form, because you don't want to turn all your fruits into mush, because technically speaking, it has fiber to help with digestion. Although, technically, a lot of produce you can't eat raw, because there's a lot of produce in a raw form that's rather poisonous, so you have no choice but to cook them down. There is a bunch of fruit and vegetables I just literally could not eat, because they have a protein that will irritate my throat. So, raw carrots, pears, apples, some nuts may do the same to me if I eat them raw. If they're cooked, then the protein dies, and I can safely eat them. I don't know if it's a severe allergy, but it's something I have, and I've known about it for a while. So there's just a lot of produce that, at best I can only eat them when they're, I would say, baked. Because baking and oven roasting some fruits and vegetables, it doesn't ruin their structural integrity, so you still have some fiber in it to eat for digestion. But it's also pretty good that a lot of fruits and vegetables do benefit from, like, simple oven roasting. How much money does this make so far? 24,000. That's still a pretty good amount of money. I just need to, I think, do some harvesting. Okay, so before I go and do some hunting and gathering and whatnot, quest finding, let me just test something real quick. Yeah! Oh, my sound monitor triggering twice, my bad. My bad. Let me see how my stream health is. Oh, my stream health looks terrible. Yeah, that looks completely horrible. Yeah, that looks weird. Maybe I do have to call it a short stream because this is so bizarre. Okay, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, and I don't think my bitrates are gonna be fixed anytime soon. Let me check how else I'm doing. Not enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I think it's literally the weather right now. It's so bad. Alright, this might literally have to be a short stream. I'll go ahead and be right back, guys. Okay, let's get back into it. Maybe not for long, though. God, it's so bad. It's really bad. We drop so many frames. It's... I don't get my responses right away. If I'm not able to respond to everybody right away, I literally have to probably type in chat in order to properly respond, if I'm being honest. Let me check the local weather. Seems like there's just going to be ongoing rain in the coming days. There's supposed to be sun in, like, next week. But right now, in the coming days, it's just nothing but ongoing storms. And I think it's just really... Yeah, there's really just ongoing storms. So, I have to do some non-streaming content for a bit. Which might be fine, because I technically do have a VODS channel of my past live streams that I need to work on and upload to anyways. And plus, if I'm not streaming, I might as well just work on some narration with my next video uploads. Okay, I thought there was a wolf over there. Anyways, off to the Elder Woods we go. Hopefully we can find some platinum. I do have questing to turn in, but now I honestly don't feel like I want to do some questing on stream at the moment. That feels bad. May also be like different internet services that are suffering like very terrible. Probably different internet services suffering terribly out right now. It's kind of others making me like low-key want to go back to bed and like sleep, but I'm gonna be throwing my sleep schedule off if I do that. They're hunting regular wolves unless they're hunting the invisible one. Might be regular. I can literally spend this stream just literally working home a little bit more. I don't mind doing that.
If I decide I'm not going to do anything important anyways.
What I find out interesting is that my bitrates and frames looked okay at the beginning of stream, like literally about an hour ago. But as soon as 1 hour passes, things just go haywire and not function. Thank you so much for the raid, TJ. Unfortunately, you're gonna get this message like several minutes later. Thank you, TJ, for raiding on in. I got gozaimasu. Irashimasu. I remember staying. Irashimasu. He is one of those enthusiastic Final Fantasy 14 gamers I know. But yeah, TJ is a fellow RPG gamer, also does ride games. I think appreciate dude. Hope you as well. And you got more Ragnarok. Ooh. Want to be dislighting guys recently. That guy must be eating a lot of wood lately. Oh. I'm just gonna introduce myself in the chat for all the raiders who came on in. Alright, I finished up either. That's bugs not worth it. And we gotta get a Bujime, nice. Yeah, I think probably still gonna call it early. I don't know when the weather will be back to normal. It's definitely not soon. It's absolutely, is. Definitely not soon for sure. Why is there a double frog attack? That was creepy. It's like a frog. You run on top of a frog. I don't know if I'll get that clip, but I took a screenshot of it at least. Oh, what are the files here? Hold this again. I have not been digging for my files recently. Hold up. Ancient statue. Hold on, let me go home. That's Curse Wolf. I can't fix that without completing the main story. I would expect there to be some beans around here. Hands up. Alright, let me go back to my home real quick on foot because I forgot to pick something up that I need to bring to the other woods. Ooh, beta Bujime. Wait, actually, I didn't realize that the door on our side is closed. That is interesting. think about it, it feels like the rare materials somebody stack on together. Something do feel like that. I didn't even know that the rare daisies are a ton of rare. Daisies haven't really been into them. Oh, another strike. Alright, first things first, let's go to the relic location, the relic hub. Do we look at numbers before? Let me check. Oh, that's common bug. This is where we have the relics, I think it is. Oh, yeah, there's, not that sand. Okay, over here. Let's see. My inventory's full, I get it. Okay. So I did get something we asked for. What's the trading station for bugs? I'll see if anyone's there to trade. Hey, what's on? Hey, we'll see with that one. Okay, yes, I got that one free. So one of the free that I was going to get for a little bit of time. Oh, nice. Thank you, Mono. So what am I doing right now? I'm on the new map, the Elder Woods in Palia. Just, find more stuff like some money. Yeah, find more stuff like some money. There we go. So now what is done. I have more space in the backpack, so let me grab my flint, because flint is easy to get. I wonder, yeah, according to females. Well, let me see, ask a stranger on the internet that, though. A stranger that you were spoke before. Like, quite a question to introduce yourself with. I need to add 4 more slots, but some items I feel like I can throw away. I'm trying to find some. Wait, no, that was like a bear. That was not a bear frog, that was a common frog. I didn't even know there was a frog spot over here. Huh. Well, I wish you luck on that, Zion. I'm not exactly looking for anything parasocial right now. I don't mind being anyone's friend, but like, I don't just open myself up to every single person on the internet. Appreciate the offer, though. Wait, is this platinum? No, damn it, that's not platinum. Also, I've been watching a lot of anime recently, so I should be watching some more anime, but I've been watching other shows as of late. Because recently, true crime stuff has been very, very juicy for me lately. Other than that, there's some science fiction things I've been enjoying. We'll do science fiction. Halo's one of the original science fiction stuff alongside Metroid. Wait, that's platinum. That is that. Okay, like a G6. Small platinum, G6. Like a G6, like a G6. Gotta go fly like a G6. There we go, we got 2 plasma ores over here. Wait, what's this? They make the sacred flower over here. Interesting. I didn't know they could put sacred flowers out in the open like that sometimes. I got a small spore. What's fishing? What's time is it? Like an hour, 30 minutes or so. No, your inventory is too full. I can see that game. I can see that. And also, why do you say flowers? I think it's over here. Interesting. I thought they would take up space in like the quest inventory or whatnot. How are you supposed to shoot that thing? You can only shoot at a specific angle. Yeah, you can only raise your like pointer to a specific angle here. How do they expect you to shoot that if you're not standing over there? Oh, that worked. I did get an elegant mushroom, but how to harvest the meat out of that? What can I get rid of? Probably more else.
Sticking out your chat for the raiders. You're so OP. You're so popular. I just wanna be your pog champ. Fungi, come here. Hearts in my spores. Just you and me. In harmony. We can all believe in Melt's fantasy.
I can make money off of that. Wait, I have plenty of elder clan mushrooms. How do I harvest the meat from it? That's the question. Maybe I got enough to make money with at the moment. Alright, do I have a sunburst butterfly and veiled pixie? I think I do. I do have a sunburst butterfly. Yeah, I think the interest is terrible recently. Yikes. Veiled pixie. I had a cave pixie. Oh, so that's our first veiled pixie here. Interesting.
Boundless pain.
Oh, there's plenty of stuff to make money with already.
Mommy. No mercy.
Well, in that case, I guess I'll go ahead and wait on the extra platinum bar and the extra gold bar. Ooh, we sure got some money off that.
Mine.
When is it almost done? We want to make this place though. Like, I feel like I need wheat. God. Okay, we pretty much. I think we're pretty much died. Yeah, I think I would call it. Damn it. My OBS studio just. Alright, my OBS studio just died. That means I gotta call it. Alright, unfortunately, we literally just died. Let me see. God. Weather's so bad. Let's see if we got any raiders for this streamer.